Welcome back, friends. So we have a B manager rating at the end of March, so I feel really good about that. We are struggling against better teams, but we just aren't ready for that level yet, and our very good dressing room atmosphere and manager support is nice. And here's our lineup as we get ready to take on Liverpool, and there you go, they are the top of the table team. And here we are live from St. Mary's Stadium in Southampton. Liverpool is sitting atop the table, and we are looking to push them off of it. Let's head to the pitch and get this one started. 45 minutes in, throw in from Vestergaard to Genipo. Ward-Prowse. Great ball movement. Into Okafor. He finds the back of the net, and there you go. 1-0 Southampton. Liverpool on the attack now. Van Dijk into Chamberlain to Mane. Great ball to Jota, and he finds the back of the net. Liverpool's equalizer. 5 minutes before the final whistle. Great ball over the top. Pass to Salah. Across the keeper's face. Mane, and he finds the net. And there's your game winner. A young Southampton team succumbed to a 2-1 defeat at the hand of a more experienced Liverpool side. Next up is Watford, and hopefully Southampton's home advantage should give us the edge in a close encounter. Vigna in place of Bertrand at left back, and we've got to sleep in our own beds this week as we are back at St. Mary's again. Hopefully this will carry us past Watford onto the pitch. Watford on the attack. João Pedro all by himself. Running down in the box, dodges the tackle, and finds the net. 1-0 Watford. Great start for them. Great interception by Watford. Coming up, great pass to Pedro. And what a brilliant strike. 2-0 Watford. McAllister to Vigna in the box. He takes the shot, but blocked. Ward-Prowse finds Walker-Peters. What a strike, and there it is. 2-1 Watford. We cut the lead in half. Southampton on the attack. Vigna brings it forward. Into Adams, the great pass to El Yunusi, and he finds the net. 2-2 Watford. There's our equalizer. Just a few minutes left. Sarr takes it all by himself. Outruns every Southampton defender. Chips the keeper and finds the net. And that's how that one would end in a 3-2 defeat as we fall to Watford, a team we should have beat. And we lose Shane Long for 7 days to 2 weeks. Not a big loss there. So profit made in the Premier League. Southampton are atop at 122 million. And here's our lineup as we get ready to take on Chelsea. So here we go, live from London. We head to Stamford Bridge to take on top 4 team Chelsea. Let's go. So early on, Ward-Prowse makes it 1-0 with a penalty. To make it 48 minutes in, Abraham with the steal. In the box, shoots, beats Casteels, and there's your equalizer. Chelsea 1, Southampton 1. There we go, goal-friendly Chelsea drew, and Casteels impresses for Southampton. 9 saves, 1 conceded, an 8.8 rating, so good job for him. Next up, we take on 7th place Crystal Palace. Another tough test for us. Brenner, Okafor, McAllister, Genipo, and here we go. We head to Selhurst Park. We stay in London, go down the road, and get ready to take on a team that we are going to battle with all year long. So here we go. Southampton on the attack. Ward-Prowse finds Brenner. Great ball to Okafor, and he finds the net. What a strike from Okafor, the newcomer, to make it 1-0 Southampton. Here come Palace. Back on the attack. Ball comes in. The header bounces around Eze, and then they find the net. Michel makes it 1-0 Southampton and Palace. And then a beautiful ball to Brenner in the last seconds of this match, and he knocks it in. Composed. So we are in the Europa Conference League consideration, and Brenner has 1 goal and 1 assist on the day, 8.1 rating. Great game from him. Sitting at a B- before we take on Brentford, and Casteels made the Premier League Team of the Week. Congratulations to him. So now we take on 18th place Brentford, which should be a victory for us. So here we go. We're back at home at St. Mary's Stadium, taking on bottom of the table Brentford. This one should be a victory, but you never know with this inconsistent side of Southampton. So here comes Okafor, 22 minutes in. Beautiful ball to Genipo, and Genipo shoots, and there you go. 1-0 Southampton, 22 minutes in. And then here come Brentford looking to equalize, to grab a point from us. Great pass, great strike off the left foot from Ivan Toney, and there's your equalizer. 1-1 as Brentford hold out for a draw, and they get a point from us. But at least we walk away with at least 1 point. So Okafor is the April Premier League Youth Player, second place Player of the Month. So congratulations to him. And now we get set to take on 15th place Brighton. So if we falter in this Premier League end of the year, it's only our fault because we are playing some weaker sides. So here we go. We travel to Brighton at the American Express Community Stadium. What a lovely, lovely looking pitch there. We need to walk away with these 3 points, and we need them bad. But here come Brighton first highlight of the reel. And then here comes Brenner off of the Genipo interception. Great pass from him. Makes it 1-0 Southampton, and that's what we needed. Ward-Prowse and McAllister, and then Genipo. Back out to Walker-Peters. Great ball to Genipo, who chips it over the keeper and makes it 2-0 Southampton 66 minutes in. And then here come Brighton, looking to cut this lead in half. They get in the box. Nice ball. Beautiful header. And they cut the lead in half, but too little, too late, as McAllister gets one over on Brighton for the 2-1 victory. So there we go. We are ahead of schedule for our Premier League top half finish. And now we get ready to take on London team West Ham at the London Stadium. So Southampton are now at the bottom of the profit list after all that spending they did. Hopefully it pans out like we want. So here we go, London Stadium, as we get ready to take on the Hammers. This is another team that's right there with us in the table. We need this victory. So early on, West Ham come out on the attack. Great tackle, cannot get possession though, and what a curling strike from Yarmolenko to make it 1-0 West Ham. And then it only got worse from there. A nice ball to Callum Wilson, shoots, beats Casteels, makes it 2-0. And then there was nothing we can do about it. 77 minutes in, they are on the attack again. Yarmolenko, beautiful ball over the top to Wilson, and he smashes home his second goal of the game to take home the 3-0 victory and all the points. And we lose out on the final day. No Europa Conference League for us, and we get 23 million for finishing in ninth place in the Premier League. And here is our end of season review. We look on down at our new arrivals. Alvaro Casteels was a great signing, I feel. Only a C rating from the board, but overall for me, I thought he played well. Okafor was a C. That's part of the board. The new ownership brought him in on a big money deal. Probably overspent, but hopefully going forward he will come up. Here's one we signed, Mings, a C-. Admittedly, he did not play that well for us. He was constantly hurt. Brenner we brought in, B-. He played well, led our team in goals, 21 goals on the year. Vigna we brought in late, just kind of as a backup player, but A+ signing from the board. He played well for us, I thought. And then Yazici from Lille, I thought he was a great player for us too. I think going forward with a full season, he'll really put up some numbers for us. Vera, A signing. So we had some great transfer signings. So B- for Sinistera. He suffered from some injuries, didn't play as often as I would have liked. McAllister was a C. That was our biggest signing, I believe 74 million. That could go to like 90 something million. Sabali was a great signing, and he was loaned out. So there you go. Departures, Forster, we sold to Rangers. They thought we could have got more money for him. We probably couldn't. He is an older keeper. We loaned out Long. Not bad stats. McCarthy, we let him go as well. Both our keepers at the time. Bednarak, we let him go. Probably could have kept him. We just got a good offer for him. Danny Ings was sold, obviously, to Manchester United for that $33 million deal. Couldn't pass that up, and he wanted to go, so there was not much we could really do about that anyway. And then we got rid of a few guys that just didn't mean much to the team. Holt, I did want to keep at the end, but then he forced his hand, so we sold him to Newcastle for a little over 17 million. And then you can see on down the line, guys that didn't really play, just youngsters. and the like. So hopefully going forward, loans out. We did loan out a few players, Smallbone, Cunningham, Landulu will play well for us. I think Caleb Watts obviously is our bigger name guy we loaned out. We look through the list, pretty much C ratings for everybody that we loaned out. We did loan Nathan Redmond to Leicester at the end of the year. He did play well for us at the time, but we were getting crowded in that position, so we felt like we should move on. So B- rating for the manager, so happy with that one. And we did finish in 9th place, tied with Villa and West Ham, just on goal difference that we go down to 9th. After that 3-0 loss to West Ham. They won, we lost, and they get the Europa Conference League, and we don't. Leicester, Leeds, and Burnley are relegated, so we'll look to poach some players off those teams. And the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, in the 4th round, we go out on that one. The biggest win, 5-0 over Everton. Match to remember, beating Man City 3-0, and goal of the season right there. So yeah, for El Yunusi. Club reputation is the same, so we didn't run the team into the ground, so that's a good thing. And our annual revenue is pretty much up across the board except for the broadcast revenue. Ward-Prowse, Okafor, Ginipo, Brenner, and McAllister top shirt sellers, and there's our most used top 11 in the 4-2-3-1, which going forward I think we will be all right. I do want to add some guys. We'll look at our transfer budget and see what we can do. No awards for the manager. How disappointing. Ward-Prowse was our fans player of the season. Diallo, young player. Castiles, signing of the season, and so on and so forth. As you see, most assists, Ward-Prowse. Brenner with most goals. Highest rating, Kyle Walker-Peters. Brenner sets a season record for us with 21 goals. Castiles with 11 clean sheets, and McAllister with a $74 million transfer fee is the highest there. So we have a look at our training camps going to be held in Japan this year, so a nice little vacation for the boys. So there you go, B-, Liverpool are your champions. We finished 9th, and our transfer budget is in at a little over £76 million. So we got some money to spend, boys, so let's spend it wisely. Chelsea is your FA Cup winner as they beat Manchester United. So congratulations are in order to them, but you know, down to Chelsea. You know how it goes. So there you go. Our new scouting budget, $720K. So we'll have some more money to spend there. And Liverpool have beat Man City to become Champions League champions, and Chelsea also win the Europa League to go with their FA Cup victory. Let's see. We have Morelos is the championship top goal scorer. Wanderson wins the award for most assists on the year. And there's a little look around the leagues around the world real quick if you want to pause and look at it. 79 million in the bank, so we're considered rich at this point. So that's going to be it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please drop a like, subscribe, comment, and until next episode, you guys take care.